All right, so let's get started. It's 8 a.m. on a Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. It's February 12th, 2024. Let's get started with the news again. I'll put here what we have for today. Actually, we have nothing, but still, let's review the economic calendar. It's a little bit wide. There you go. So so here we do have 9 a.m. 9:20 a.m. We do have what's going on here. There you go. So we do have at 9:20 Mr. Bowman speaks, and then Barkin at 12. So FOMC activity there, and then at 2 p.m. we have a federal budget, and then that's it. Today is going to be one of the or probably the last pre-market analysis I make in a while. I'm not sure. Probably, I'm not for sure. Tomorrow I won't be able to. I'm gonna be traveling tomorrow overseas, out of the country, and I'm gonna be there for about a month. Coming back in March 9th. So probably the following week I'm gonna be regular again. I'm gonna try to stream out of my computer, and if I have internet connection, because overseas and the place I'm going, it's sometime I won't even have internet connection, and some of the days I'm gonna be really isolated, taking advantage of vacations. So all right, we'll see. I still setting up my laptop and updating it to see how I'm going to do it. All right, so that's news. I'm not gonna mark the news for today, since those are not relevant press releases or economic numbers for today. So let's get started with the point and figure charts and levels. So gold, it seems that gold is heading down, trying to break this support here, and we do have support at this level with that pivot. We're right at the support at this point on this pivot here, but the next one is going to be there. For that reason, I'm putting the support level at 2030 to 2031 to 2032 actually, which is actually that this level right here. So that would be 2031. Yeah, we can call it 2031. Now, in here, we do have some resistance. I'm lowering down the resistance from this area here, which was that pivot. I'm putting this new pivot right here. The new resistance is going to be 2051. It seems to me that wants to go lower. It's making here a bear flag at this point, so we'll see what is going to happen. No news today. The Mondays most of the time are slow days, so in flat days. So let's consider that one as well, and be cautious and understand what we are risking there. Crude in point and figure here, levels are 75.50, which is Friday's low. Let's see if we can justify that one. It's actually that pivot there, and a little bit above this pivot right here as well. So here we do have 75.50, and then the upper side I'm taking this pivot up here. I could go even a little bit lower and consider this one as an overshoot, but I'm gonna go with that up there, 77.20. If you want to go this it's $77. That would be totally fine as well, just because of that pivot, which is significant, but this one is a little bit more significant than this one. If this one is broken, then we can wait for a retracement, or just to take the trade at this break and then see what's going on, what is going to happen. Okay, so those are crude levels. Let's go to ES. Okay, so ES, we are at above here, 50.48, which is that top there, this pivot high right there. And then we do have the support here at this support on Friday, on Thursday, right there, Wednesday and Thursday. Right there, it's the support. So I'm gonna take that one. Is 50.18. Take a special attention to the 5,000 level, right? Sorry. So that 5,000 level right here, that one is also a very important level there. But it seems that we are making a bull flag at this point. Resistance is right above on the previous. On Friday's high, which is 50.47. And then 50.20 is on the lower side on that support. Let's check NQ. NQ here, similar to ES, we do have a pivot high right here. So I'm taking that pivot there. It's a 1870, 1870. I can modify this one a little bit there and go to 70. And then in the lower side, we do have that pivot high there, that was broken on Friday. I'm gonna go a little bit lower this time here and put it right in this pivot, and then that pivot over there. So, and then you have the extension down below here. Pay attention to that one as well. If it breaks this resistance, this support here, and becomes resistance, so that level is important as well. 17,870 up here in the resistance level, 17,971, and I'm sorry, this is the support level. And then the resistance level is 18,770. 18,070. Okay. Now let's check RTY on the point and figure. Let's give it a minute. There you go. So let's check here. So here we do have the pivot high on RTY, is that pivot over there. And in the lower side as a support, we do have that pivot here. And then this pivot from Friday. And we do have a couple of pivots here as well. So that's, I would say that it's a fairly important level right there. So you can see that level there. You know, that, this, that, and then this one here. That level would be 1989, and then in the upper side here is going to be 2027. Okay, 2027. Let's expand this one a little bit to the right, and let's open this one a little bit better. So so we are right at resistance now. Breaking actually, let's see here in RTY, breaking actually the previous day, on Friday's high, right at this level right here. So we're right at resistance, but breaking above the previous day high, and we can see that one here in the Renko chart on RTY right there. Okay, let's check the minute charts or time charts. And let's start with gold. As I said, we are flat to bearish. In here, we are breaking to the... No, we're not breaking. We are right above resistance, above support as well, but we are in compression, right? So all the moving averages are stacking to the... are stacking together, or they are in compression. They are getting together. You have the 50 above and the 200 below. So right in between, and we do have all the moving averages. Let's check the think or swing chart on gold, since I think it gives us a little bit more information. So we are making a doji indecision up and down here, very small candle still. We're before a market opens, but it seems that it wants to fight a little bit to go to the upside now, but it's in a counter trend. The trend here is below, but the bias is to the downside, since we are below the first day opening range. Here we do have the MACD pointing down, stochastics pointing down, and also the MFC falling. So my bias is still to the downside, some support here, but I'm still looking, and you know that I'm looking the 2000 level here as a potential target, and see and move to the downside. Let's see if that one happens. It can bounce, and because it's been in a range for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So it's not been easy to trade gold, since it breaks and then comes back, breaks and then come back. So stays there. That's the daily. In the 240 is retracing a little bit, forming a bear flag. In the 60 minutes, also moving towards the range, to the 50 SMA, so making a bear flag. And then in here in the 30 minutes, we are we are going back again. It's the kind of the same picture, going back up, but in the trend still for me is to the downside. So potential for forming a potential bear flag right here at this point, but going into the range for sure. Let's change to crude. And let's look at crude coming up to the 200, bouncing back down in a range, still bounced very nicely out of this triangle here, but now it's moving sideways in here. So potentially it's going to come back a little bit more and continue in the range. That would be my impression. Let's look at the think or swim chart and see if crude gives us something different. Yeah, we are in the range. Friday afternoon really stayed in here stock in, I believe it was at 75.50, and it was there for a big portion of the afternoon without doing any movement. It was very, very slow. Now it seems that it's coming back down a little, but we are in between the first day or within the first day opening range. So a little bit of indecision here. We are above the moving averages. MACD and stochastics started to point up again, and also the intermediate, it's moving higher. So I would say that we are bullish, neutral to bullish, but it can come back. I mean, sideways would be my take on this one. Let's look at the time charts. I mean the 240, and here we look a little bit more bullish. We do have the 200 below the 50, kind of at the same price here now. In the moving averages are all stacking to the upside, so bullish, neutral to bullish in here. In the 240s, in the 60s, we are also going sideways, but to bullish. Okay, so we are making we are in a range here, but we are making a bounce. Moving averages are actually getting closer together. So potential sideways in the 60s. And in the 30s, we are also sideways. It needs to prove that that can go above the 75.50 and head toward the 77 to be more bullish. What is the we are at 69, so not that bullish yet. So we'll see what it's going to do during the day. But plenty of good resistance up here, especially in the daily chart. Yes, I'm gonna do the same. Going back here. 2 minutes for gold to open. No news. So I'm gonna wait a little bit to see what it's going to do. ES, let's check ES. Bullish for sure. Keeps going out. New all-time high at 50.48 on Friday. Bullish in the 240s, bullish in the 60, and bullish to sideways now. Overnight has been sideways move in the 30s. Yeah, making a bull flag in these charts here. Little bit extended. Momentum is overbought all the way up here, and making a bull flag in the 30s. NQ. NQ bullish in the dailies. Let's look at this one as well. Bullish here. Momentum in stochastic or MACD and stochastics to the upside, and intermediate MFC moving to the upside as well. 240s also making a bull flag. NQ rejecting this resistance actually. So sideways to bullish, and then sideways to bullish in the 30 minutes, making another bull flag here, but in a range. So, and then lastly, let's go to RTY. And let's look at RTY in the think or swim for the dailies. Bullish for sure, going above this first day opening range. We'll see if it holds, but it's moving to the upside. MACD, MACD and stochastics are both given a green and a move to the upside in the momentum, and then intermediate MFC is rising and also across the 30-day simple moving average. So the 30-day simple moving average. So fairly bullish on RTY, which it surprises me because I thought that it was going to continue going down here, but it actually recovered pretty nicely. And now it's either it's going to break it all the way up here to this high, or it's going to come back. But it's at this point is bullish. It's bullish. Okay, so and then RTY in the 240s bullish as well, right below resistance though. So be careful on that one, and then wait for another a break and probably a retest. Bullish in the 60s and bullish in the 30s. Also be careful. I mean, you see the resistance level. I'm trying to correct this one because it's moved a little bit to the right there. Okay, let's go back to the Renko charts and see what is the move here. Nice bounce off of this low here in gold, and now it's coming back down. Triple top up here and coming back down. Not really trending today. You see here that it's kind of in this range area from Friday. But let's remember that we said that we were bearish on the dailies. Right there, forming a doji at this point, bouncing off of this 30-day simple moving average up here. So let's wait and see if we catch a trend. Seems that wants to break to the downside here, but coming back to the downside, to the previous low. Market opened 4 minutes ago. And there's not really no setup for me. I could gamble and take that pivot, or I could have gamble and to take that pivot off of that one there, but it's not in any of my setups. So so we need to wait. So we need to wait here. to see if it goes off of this range here. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put a range indicator or a range drawing here. And you know what? I'm going to do that. So let's take that one, which is and I'm going to put it from here. To around this area here. And so for now, we are in the range. Trying to bounce back up again. Very choppy though. The 240 minutes is actually moving sideways and trying to move up again, but it's most likely the probability that it's coming back down, it's still high for me. But it needs to prove that it can go below the 2030 level, which is down below here. Actually, okay, so this is the resistance level. Yes, I mean the support level here, and we do have some good area of support right here as well. But it's still in the range. And the momentum is it's around the zero line, right? So go up, down, down, up, down. So it has not catch a trend yet. Momentum is turning to the downside. We still have, or we have some positive momentum in the 30 minutes. Let me show you that. Where's the 30 minutes right here for gold? So it's tried to bounce up, and then it's failing. It's coming back down, but I don't have any trigger here yet on the 30 minutes. When I'm saying momentum to the upside, you see those two green bars there. So the histogram is pointing a little bit to the upside, but it has some some resistance at the 50, which makes it it's going to try to it tried to violate it, but then came back. So top in tail to the top in tail there, coming back down. There's an engulfing bar right here. The previous one was actually an engulfing bar, triggering an entry down below here, below the but it's still in the range. So not an ideal taken for me, at least. Hey, Jaxie, thank you for joining. So go back and put crude back into the and it's starting to come back and move down. Still for me, it's still not trending. So we are in this range area. We need to be careful in here, unless I do see a something like that, and then fail. I need to decide if I'm gonna take that break there, or this break here, or there is also a potential. Let's draw it again. So we have that to the downside, and then if it does something like this, going to the moving averages, actually it goes back to the moving averages and break, I can make a decision if I'm gonna take, there's two potential entries right there, that one, then second one would be that one, and the third one would be down below here. And obviously taken into consideration that resistance, that support right here. At this point, just sideways move. So thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I hope it helps. Yes. You know, the previous videos, or the videos that I made probably a year ago, I'm thinking to redo them, because you know, it was a little bit dirty. The sound wasn't good. So I'm gonna probably make a refresh of some of the content I have from there, and probably a little bit of more explanation on the techniques. And oh, look at that, coming back up. Let's take this one and open it. So see, it's still dirty. So coming back up and up, now down. So it's still in the range. So we are above the cloud here. So little bit of more confirmation if we do have, you know, something like that and come back down, and then we would look for the entries there. but at this point it's still ranging. And now it's coming back down. It's a little bit too close. Let's see here what we have. Yeah, it's coming back down actually. Still in the range, so it would be a risky trade up here. Momentum is positive in the 30s. Two topping tails. The bar is not closed yet on the 240s. Momentum is bouncing, creating a one green finger there. Okay, there's a week off of this. It's actually in a range. It's a week off of this um, 50, but in a range. Moving towards the previous low though. Top would be up here at 38.9. Still moving to the downside. We'll see if it keeps moving down here. Seems that wants to move. Still coming back down. I'm not familiar with Dymax, Jexi, so I'm not sure what are you referring to. Still waiting for it to move farther to the downside, but it's taking its time. Yeah, there you go, moving. Keep moving down. Getting closer to first target. I have the target right above the previous day high. I'm sorry, the previous day low. Come on. 2 more ticks. There you go. First target met right there. Break even in the second contract. Let's see if it goes all the way to resistance here, and hopefully beyond. Or if it bounces. If it bounces, then I'm gonna be taken out. Nice trade. Well, first trade is a profit at least. So 50%, 80% off in Apex until the 13th. Tomorrow, actually. Okay, I'm gonna take it up here. I do have a stop with a trailing right here, so seems that it's failing and it wants to come back down. We'll see if this one it's going to bounce up. But we do have here some resistance, some support here. And we do have also, if you notice, we do have also higher highs here and lower highs here. So, it could repeat and go up here and then come back. Or if this one is taken off at this point, it's going to continue moving down. We'll see. I'm going to move my stop from break even a little bit lower, just in case it fails from the previous low and start moving up. So I have the stop up here now, just in case it keeps moving or bounces off of this diagonal, this wedge here. So if you want to know, I'm trading gold right now with one contract. Stop is up here above the previous day low in case it goes up, and I'm trailing this one. because right now we are very close to support. $220 in the first contract, and right now it's $400 in the second, in the runner. It's actually, if you notice here, it's trying to break that support. So let's draw it there to there. It's trying to break that support, and now we are at support here. Coming back up. If it's going to go, if it tries to go above the previous day low, I'm gonna be out. If it tries to go above the previous low, I'm gonna be out. At some point, it's going to bounce, right? I don't know where, but I see some resistance here. I mean, some support here. I always confuse these two words. Some support here, and yeah, it's trying to get up now and bounce off of that previous. I'm going to probably be taken out, but that's okay. If it, as I said, if it moves above just a bit above the previous day low, I'm out. And why? Because it is expected to bounce off of this level here at 2031, 2032. I am giving it a little bit of space just to decide if he wants to go back above the previous day high, the previous day low, or come back. So I'm sacrificing a little bit of a profit here if it bounces. Seems that crude is also threatening the previous day low. Is teasing in there, trying to move. 5 minutes for crude to open. 9 a.m. Bearish in crude. Let's see crude again here. Counter trend, lower high right here though. So little bit extended in momentum on gold. Yeah, crude is breaking the previous day low here. And gold wants to take me out, it seems. I have my stop right above the previous day high, previous day low again. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, sadly crude made a move before the market opened. Tight stop right here. Just, you know, tight stop in gold. Let's expand this. Oof. Pretty hard support up here, down here. Pretty hard. Double top. Double bottom. What's going on with me today? Mixing everything. Momentum is a little bit extended here. But my sentiment is still down. A big red candle in the 240s and a respectable in the 30s as well. So I would expect this one to come back down. Remember that we do have also a range here. So we do have that range. This is an area that, price should come back. So that's why I'm pretty conservative here. Crude is coming back up. Market opens in 1 minute. Potentially an engulfing candle forming in here if it breaks if it breaks below 2032. Seems that it is not going to engulf. Let's look at crude coming back up. If we look at the 30 minutes, the 30 minutes here in crude, it's coming back up, counter trend towards the 50, but forming a bear flag here, so be careful. This one is a nice bottom tail. right above support. Yeah. Seems that this guy wants to continue buying at this level in gold. Yeah. I'm gonna be taken out, it seems. Come on. Don't. Nine AM, 9:02. Yeah, too risky to stay in the trade if this bar closes above the previous day high, previous day low. My God, what's going on? Too risky because it's going to eat the profit. This one is just a runner, so too risky because it can come back to either one of these moving averages and even to the cloud. And we do have, remember, we do have this range here. Crude is coming back up. I should have some sort of music in the background, right? Too boring, it seems. What do I have here? I'm gonna put some relaxing music in the background. I don't know if this one is nice. Probably it is. I don't know if it's relaxing though. I want to put I'm gonna see if I can hear it. I'm gonna change this one. There you go. I think that one is better. Man, now it's stocked. It seems that this value here is holding, so it could go above the previous day low fairly easy. Seems that wants to take me out. Now this is not a good area to enter, right? This is either where I entered was right here, and I was saying if it goes up and then bounce, it was a riskier trade. But there was, this entry here, which is that one that I take, and I took it a little bit too early or too premature, but it was a week off of the this moving average. This is the 50 of 50, and then so I'm in the trade from this point all the way down to this point, and then it fair to say that you could move your stop here. First target was out $220, right above the previous day low, and then it continued moving, and now it's kind of debating here if it's going to continue or not to our support level down below here at 2031. Bias was bearish from the beginning, from the analysis. Remember that. I made the daily. Let's go back. So gold in the 240s is heading down. Red momentum. In the dailies is in the range, going down. Bearish. It was neutral to bearish. Okay. It triggered the engulfing. It triggered the engulfing, so potential additional move to the downside. Stop. My stop is still up here above the previous day low, and I'm thinking to trail it. I really would like this one to continue moving down, and not sure if it's gonna do it or not, but we're right in a very heavy support area. Now I'm gonna move my stop a little bit lower. 4 ticks. Right above this 2024. So my stop it now is at 2024.1. Just because, I mean, look at this heavy support here. Right down below here. Should probably have been a target, but I'm gonna be taken out. That's fine. And if I'm taken out here, I'm gonna stop the stream. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you if you're subscribed, and then you put the, you have the bell button activated, then you would be notified when I go in a stream or I publish additional videos. Right now I'm at 220 on the first contract and 370 in this one that is live. It seems that wants to go down. A double engulfing here, not a double engulfing, a double tail here below the previous day low would be very, very nice to continue the move at least to this area here. But if this one is taken over, then I'm out. Crude continues the crusade to the upside, counter trending in the 30 minutes. Triggering a bull sack here. And gold seems that wants to give us a new low. There you go. Triggered in another new low. There you go. Keep moving down. I'm gonna move the stop for a reversal again. And now my thinking is, okay, is this my thinking is this, right? If this previous or this support level is violated, then I'm out. So I'm going, you know, level to level. Some bit of reaction at, and we do have, if you see here, we do have S3 right behind this price. So I'm sorry, S1. Another low. There you go. And I'm trailing it a little bit more. Just move the just move the stop right above the. Let me show you this one larger. And why I'm not doing this? Okay, sorry about that. Now I'm doing it. So first target here, right there. Second target now it's here. Stop is up above this one, just because of this previous or this support level that is violated. Now my other target would be right here. Not selling there though. I'm gonna sell off of a reversal. Gonna give back $200 off of this trade at any point. Where we are, the big picture, we are below this break down here. So I would expect some reaction, but I don't know. So that's why I have the stop right above it. Right there, right there, right there. $9.20. At some point it's going to reverse. I know that. I don't know when, but it's going to reverse at some point. Would be nice though to have a measure move from yesterday. To that S2 level. There you go. Now I'm gonna move this once more. This trade here. I moved this one to the reversed. Now why? Because we are now in the green area, or touching the green area, which is an extension. Measure moved from here. I'm gonna take another one, and then from here to there, and from here to there. We are right at it. We are right at the measure move. Below the green area. And as I said, I'm not going to give more than $200. If it breaks again, I'm going to move my stop. There you go, breaking again. Moving the stop. The stop is right here now at 2030. $20.30.1 actually. Seems that there's some reaction here at this level. Below below this congestion area or support here. So moving back down. Coming back up off of that measure move. Some reaction there. Some reaction there. May take me out. That's fine. Yeah. Going up, going up. Yeah, I'm gonna be taken out on this one, most likely. Yeah, that's fine. Pretty long today, huh? Pretty long stream. Come on. Would be nice if if it keeps moving down, right? But at this point, I don't know if it's gonna do it or not. It seems that wants to make another engulfing candle here, but at the same time, we are right at right at SM2. So it could reverse at this point. It seems that that is what it's going to do. Seems that wants to reverse. And I will be out right here at 2030.1. In any case, I'm gonna stop the streaming at 9:30. Whatever happens. I need to start working on my laptop actually for the trip. So momentum is pretty much extended now. So I would expect at any point this one to... Okay, 9:30 open. 9:30. Market is up, is open now. Let's see what it does here. RTY is breaking to the upside. There you go. Breaking resistance here. And gold is going to take me out. Oh, come on, keep moving down, man. Keep moving down. I don't care. Go ahead. I would be surprising if it doesn't take me out, but I would really be surprised. Because this one really has been a good move. and needs to go and retest this support here, which is now resistance. But I wouldn't mind if it continues to the downside. Who knows where it's going to end up. And RTY keeps moving up, bullish, yeah, aligned with the okay, I'm gonna leave the video here. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. I'm gonna take this music off and go to the next one.